Hey guys, I'm Phil. We're here at the 52nd edition of the Coconut Grove Arts Festival. There'll be plenty of food on display, art from across all disciplines, good times, good people, good drinks, good music. Let's go check it out.
Hi everyone, welcome to Coconut Grove's Art Festival. You're watching the Beach Channel.
Coconut Grove is one of the best art festivals in the country. They bring out tons of people and people who are interested in buying artwork as well as appreciating it, so it's a show that I really enjoy. My name is Marlene Rose, and I am a sand cast glass artist. I have been doing this for about 20 years. And this technique is a bronze casting technique that's been around for thousands of years. Glass has been around for thousands of years, but the union of the two didn't happen until the mid-1980s, which is when I learned this technique. Basically, you take a shape and you press it into this wet sand mixture. I pour the molten glass into the hole, and then it cools in about a week. The glass is about 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit when I pour it into the sand mold, and it cools to roughly 1,000 degrees before it's taken out of the mold and put in the cooling oven. If you ever made candles in the sand as a kid, it's kind of like that. This one is recycled glass from the Czech Republic. They're known for their glass and their glass making. Red is the hardest color to achieve, a real rich red, and I think this is a beautiful example of the Czech red. You'll see a lot of these Asian heads that I've been doing for the last, I'd say, 5-7 years. This particular one, I took a piece of wood as my stamp. You can kind of see the lines of the wood grain. So the sand really remembers what was pressed into it. Very high detail. If you look close, you can see the lines of the wood, and here's some of the hardware of the particular found object. So that's just a little bit about my artwork, and thank you for being interested.
I'm Marianne Schmidt, and I'm a painter. I'm from upstate New York, and I've come down to Coconut Grove for, this would be my 3rd year down here, and this is what I do. I think I've always been interested in art. I was always sketching or doing something. It's sort of a midlife crisis. I started painting again when I was about 35, and I've just never looked back. Every day I get up and I work for 8 or 10 hours in my studio, and I can't wait to go to work. When I'm working on maybe a 1 foot square, so you have to step back quite a bit to see that what you've been working on really has created the effect that you're looking for. When I create a composition, I generally take my glass bottles and I'll set them up in a window. I like to take the natural sunlight from behind them, and it pushes through the different colors of the glass, and it makes the color really pop. It just presents a new way of looking at that ordinary object. This group here, I'm landlocked, but I'm an ocean person. So I was sort of channeling my inner ocean with the color scheme that I chose for this painting.
My name is John Miley. This is all my wife's work. Her name is Brett Miley. She was an endangered species ecologist for 20 years before becoming a digital artist. All of her work is made from photographs of endangered species. They are made into mandalas in the computer and printed onto aluminum. She's been doing her artwork for 8 years. This is our 4th year here at the festival. We do close to 50 shows a year. We show all over the country. We've shown in Washington State all the way down to Florida and pretty much everywhere in between. It reaches some people on a very deep emotional level. We've had many people actually break down in tears. One of the reasons we do this is to try to reach people on an emotional level about the endangered species issues.
Stay tuned, we have plenty of more Coconut Grove Arts Festival coming up right after this.